Hello, everyone. Welcome to All the Film Things. I'm your host, Elizabeth, and today we are exploring film Twitter. I'm talking with my friends Cole and Craig. Thank you both for joining me today.
Of course, thank you.
Your 10th time, double digits.
Is it really?
It is.
Wow.
Very impressive.
I didn't get a Burger King crown for this one.
You got one when you were crowned the number one most frequent guest.
Did I give that back to you? I don't have it. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't need it. I don't want it.
Yeah, it's not the best. It's quite old. And it's been a minute for you, which I'm so happy you're back.
Yeah, for sure. Happy to be here.
So I saw this tweet about just a list of 8 directors. It was like Saturday night, and I'm just like, oh, this is impossible, but I love it. I sent it to Sammy, I sent it to Taylor, and I just thought, you know what? This will be a fun episode to do, just to debate and see everyone's favorites and their favorites versus their best, or they just want to share their favorites or their best of that director.
Are we debating favorite or best?
I asked the same thing and she said whatever you want. So I just put my favorite down.
Okay. Cool.
We could debate that our favorite is their best.
Okay.
What are you thinking when you saw the list? Were you like favorites or best?
I mean, when you talk about film Twitter, it's, very heated arguments. This is like the quintessential like film Twitter list, in terms of like directors.
Joshua said if he was coming, then he would add a few more just to surprise us.
Yeah.
But
there are like 3 or 4 more I could think of that you could probably throw in.
Yeah.
With the same kind of like they have a big filmography. And
James Cameron, I don't know what he's doing on this list. Man does not have a filmography at all.
I thought like Wes Anderson would be more qualified.
I mean, he doesn't have a big filmography. He has the Avatar movies. He has Alien 1 and 2. Terminator.
Titanic.
Thank you.
But he's like...
Besides Titanic. And then he has, True Lies. And then he has a bunch of water documentaries.
Yeah.
But like his filmography is nowhere compared to these other people.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like Scorsese and Spielberg. They have so many each.
Yeah. Like I would replace Cameron with like Villeneuve or something. His filmography is way more than him.
Which one?
Denis Villeneuve.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he deserves it too.
I would have mentioned Bergman.
Ingrid Bergman.
Yeah. I'm getting into his work a lot lately. Wong Kar-wai probably.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm waiting to do that episode with you. I just want to watch As Tears Go By first.
Oh, yeah.
So
There's
I can
also
be prepared.
American movie that he directed was English.
I Blueberry Nights.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I need to watch that. It's not?
Not very good.
Yeah.
It visually, like, it starts out kind of reminiscent of Chungking Express, which was cool. But visually, it's stunning, of course, because it is Wong Kar-wai. But that was by far the worst of his films.
I see.
But The Grandmaster, I love that one.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Is it better than Ip Man? I don't think so. It's about the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would love the camera work for that with the fighting.
No, I've seen every Kung Fu movie like that. Well, not every, but most of the mainstream Kung Fu movies.
Okay. First off, the one that I still have not picked because this is unbelievably hard for me. Tarantino.
I picked Inglourious Basterds.
I picked Once Upon a Time.
I knew you'd pick that one.
That was a great theater experience.
Yeah.
It was.
You watched that in theaters?
That's the only one of his I think I've seen in theaters. Which might be why. I feel like all his other ones I was too young and I wasn't allowed to go because of all the profanity and stuff.
Violence.
And it was also like in the summer too, so it was like a nice summer vibe to it.
Brad and Leo. Iconic. My 2 favorite actors. That was the one that I kind of went to first. I mean, Tarantino says it's his best film, which...
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? He said that?
He said that, yeah.
Crazy, man.
You think for sure Inglourious Basterds is his best?
No, I'm not saying it's best. I don't think it's even... I think you could put Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Django, Inglourious, Kill Bill 1, all over Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
What happened to 2? You don't like Kill Bill 2 as much?
I haven't seen Kill Bill 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Taylor got me to watch those. Yeah. So good.
I need to watch Kill Bill 2.
Kill Bill, it wasn't for me.
Yeah?
Oh, really?
Just because I'm just not into that. It's just not my type of movie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think in terms of pacing for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it just felt like a really long... Like, obviously the payoff was insane, but I can't rewatch it to go through just to hit the 3rd act.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, the buildup doesn't justify the payoff for me and the pacing of the story. Obviously, it just seems like a fragment in time type movie. Like, you're just, like, experiencing this time in a very Quentin Tarantino way. But... I don't know.
See, for me, when I first watched it, I was expecting a lot more like high-paced action, and it was slower. And then the payoff happened. So the first time I watched it, I was like, I don't know. And then when I went back and rewatched it, I kind of appreciated the entire story more.
Yeah.
So I liked it more on the second and third watching than I did on the first one.
That makes a lot of sense because I get what you're saying about the pacing and how you appreciate it more and more. I'm pretty sure it's this film that he's described as a hangout movie. So you can watch it. I think, well, actually, Jackie Brown also, he said that about. And I think that kind of works with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well because it's more relaxed, especially for a more Tarantino film. The violence doesn't happen until
I mean, it's not relaxed. It's lulling. Like, there's relaxed movies and then there's like lulling. Like, you're just kind of just experiencing with no direction in mind. You either into it or you're not. And it's just like, he doesn't make you invested in it. He kind of just like, it's Quentin Tarantino, it's my movie. If it was any other director and you watch that movie, you'd be like, wow, this shit is like boring. You know? But like, you give it a pass because it's Quentin, you know?
Fair point.
Obviously, the third act. Like, if you were just to take the first two acts and then you put any other random director, you'd be like, wow, this movie's like, meh. So that's like, at least in terms of like how I rate the movies, and I try to take their names out of it. Yeah. And then you also try to be like, did it leave a personal impact on me? If I were to be like the most critical of it, disregarding my affection for like the actors and all that stuff, in terms of just story and like what happens in it, like I'd break it down to bare bones and I would rate it like 7 is a pretty good movie. It's well constructed. 8 is a great movie. A 9 is like a very good movie. Like it's pretty much perfect in terms of like how it's made. And then I would give like a 10, like it emotionally made an impact on me personally. And it was also a great movie.
Yeah. I love the 1 to 10 scale a lot better than Letterboxd's out of 5 stars. Yeah. I just have to equate it. I have to times it by 2 or divide by 2 whenever I do it. I have a very similar criteria for 7 through 10 as you do. Yeah. I feel a little biased on this one just because Leonardo's my number one, like, ever since I was 12, 13. And when this was announced, it was Leo and Brad. Brad is my other favorite actor. Also, having been a fan of Tarantino, it was just this, oh my God, this is like a dream. Like, they're all collaborating. I saw it in theaters twice. And I really loved that theater experience, and especially that twist at the end, because when it was announced, I remember my dad saying, well, we know what's going to happen. Sharon Tate's going to die. All this. And then he flips it in this way where it's Leo's house that gets a visit from the Manson family. To me, it's just so funny seeing Leonardo in the pool, you know, with heads singing along. Funny. And then all of a sudden he's out of the pool like, oh my God. Yeah. And then he gets the flamethrower.
That was a great scene.
I love that one. Him saying it's his favorite film, I don't quite know if I agree. A lot of people say Pulp Fiction is, but I've only seen it once all the way through. Yeah. But it's interesting no one picked Pulp Fiction.
I think it's a very good movie, but I think he has like incredible movies. Like, like I think Django and Glorious are up there, and I think Reservoir Dogs is also up there in terms of like almost perfect movies, in terms of like structure, pacing, in terms of like investment and different terms of engaging, and bringing something new. That's why I put Inglourious Basterds as my one, because I think it's a pretty perfect movie in my opinion.
Have you guys seen True Romance?
No.
That one, he didn't direct it, but that was like one of my favorites of his.
Oh yeah? What did he do, like executive producer?
He wrote it, and then this is before he was director, so he wrote it and he sold that, and he used the money to pay for Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, and then somebody else directed it. I don't remember who.
Wait, True Romance was before Reservoir Dogs? I could have sworn Reservoir Dogs is 92, right?
I mean, like...
Well, it might have got put out
after. Because True Romance is like 93.
He wrote True Romance.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, sold it, because that's how he paid for. Or I don't know if he paid for it with that, but maybe, like, a producer was like, oh, you have something else, and he did. But I know, like, True Romance was, like, his first script. But that one's I just enjoy it. I thought it was a funny story.
My dad showed me this scene with Dennis Hopper and Christopher Walken, and he's like, this is the funniest scene. I guess he sends it to my uncle. That's the only thing I've seen of it. I've been a little hesitant to watch it, but the violence, I know I really should, but I always forget about True Romance. But another great screenplay.
I didn't put it, though, because it's not him. Yeah. But I did like, because it's a different kind of movie, but it has his, like, you can see his storytelling in the script, and then somebody else kind of put their own spin on it, which I thought was cool.
Yeah. No one said Jackie Brown.
I know.
I didn't like Jack.
No, I
You guys don't like that one?
I like it. I don't think it's like an insane, incredible movie. I think it's good.
Huh. I consider it his hidden gem.
Yeah, hidden gem, as in not the gem that's all the way out like everyone else. That's an underrated movie for sure, but it's not like his magnum opus.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, some people on articles write that it's his best film.
He also, that's not his story either. It's like somebody else's story.
Yeah, that's true. All right, next. A lot of films from this director, Scorsese.
I've only seen like 5 or 6. I haven't seen all of his, but I picked The Departed.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Epic Silence.
I haven't seen that one.
That was actually, I don't think any movie of his like has stuck with me like that. No, that shit was like haunting. I kind of just like sat and just affected me like days after. I was just like, wow, this was like crazy.
What's that one about?
2 Jesuit priests go to Japan to like rescue another Jesuit priest who was captured and tortured, and he like renounced his religion. It was such a painful 2 hour and 40.
Right.
A lot of people have not seen that movie. I'm not even that religious like that. I grew up in a religious household, but I'm not religious. And watching that movie, it was just so painful. It was so painful to watch. It was like traumatizing, you know? It's like, how far will you go just on the act of like faith of someone you don't know? It's crazy. Anyways, yeah.
All the film accounts on Instagram, they mentioned it was so overlooked for the public at the box office, for the Oscars, I think.
Well, he released that after the Oscars window. So like he released it in late December, and it's too early for the next Oscar season because, you know, it was kind of just a movie that he released just because he wanted to make it.
Well, The Revenant was released and limited on December 25th, and then it opened wide 3 weeks later in January.
But it released in Cannes in October.
Oh, so that's part of why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the festivals get it. It screens at the festivals 2-3 months before. Silence was just straight to theaters. No Cannes release. No festival release. He just wanted to put it out, you know. It was interesting.
I remember being in the theater and seeing that poster and being very curious about it, but I still have yet to see it. And I know Andrew Garfield apparently gave a great performance.
Andrew Garfield's best performance, Adam Driver's best performance.
Adam Driver, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching Girls, at HBO show.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I know Adam Driver's in there.
What an interesting character he plays.
Why would you guys say The Departed?
Wow. You want to go first on this?
You can go.
Okay, so this goes back to Leonardo once again. And this is not the last of Leonardo I'll be talking about. I was going through my top favorite films on Letterboxd, and this was the first Scorsese film on it. And I'm pretty sure it's because, I mean, for one thing, I'm a big Leonardo fan. Jack Nicholson is also unbelievable to me, one of my all-time favorites. The story was so complex, so detailed. There were certain images that really struck me, like Martin Sheen's character being thrown off the building and Leonardo killed in that elevator by Matt Damon. But it was also such an interesting role for Damon because he's never a villain, with the exception of The Talented Mr. Ripley. That was 1998. That was like 10 years before The Departed. What a slimy, sneaky character. And then Mark Wahlberg comes in at the end with his plastic over the shoes. Camera goes up, sees him. Damon's holding the groceries. He knows what's going to happen. He deserves it. And he dies. And then you see this image of a rat as the last image. And it was just such an engaging story. The score worked well. I forget the name of the song, but basically Irish music. And it hyped you up in a way that even there was a moment where Jack Nicholson says proceed, and then you see Leonardo like getting ready. It's night, they're driving, and this song is playing, and it somehow hypes you up. But my favorite scenes are between Leo and Jack. There's one scene where there's a hand in a bag, and he's showing it to him. And there's a scene later on where Nicholson pulls a real gun on Leonardo. He didn't expect it, obviously. So you see that look of fear in his face when he sees it. Obviously, that can't be done today, but it was shocking. It was a great role for Nicholson. I consider it his final best role. I consider The Bucket List his like encore. But it was his last great film, and he played this villain again, and he's someone who can do every role. He can be the hero, he can be the villain, but you just love him.
Yeah.
It's incredibly detailed. It won Best Picture excellent cast, excellent dialogue, especially by Mark Wahlberg's character. Some of those lines. Oh my God.
What else did it compete against?
Third party was 2006, so 2007 Oscars. I'm curious what it competed against. But Cole, why did you pick The Departed?
I just thought it was an epic movie. And then a lot of really good actors, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember that was like one of the first movies I watched after where I was like, oh, damn. That was wild.
Yeah.
The ending, wow. And great story, like you said. Intricate, complex. Yeah, it was cool.
Mm-hmm. It was the best movie that year?
Close?
It was Babel, Letters from Iwo Jima, Little Miss Sunshine, and The Queen.
Oh, only that few?
Yeah, there was only 5 back then.
Yeah. I assume it was the front runner that year, and it was the first time Scorsese won Best Picture, I believe.
I mean, compared to everything else that was released that year, I don't think it was a very competitive Oscars, to be honest.
Babel was all right.
Babel was all right. Letters from Iwo Jima was all right, but it wasn't. Like, I thought 2016 was a really competitive Oscar.
Yes. 2016, Leo finally won.
Parasite's year was pretty competitive too,
That-
right?
Which one?
Yeah.
Parasite's year, because it was
2018.
Joker. Oh,
2020.
Yeah.
That was a very competitive year. Yeah.
Joker, Once Upon a Time in
Yeah.
Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
Marriage
Yeah.
Story,
Marriage
Yeah.
Story, and was that the Jojo Rabbit as well?
Jojo Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good year.
2016 and 2020 have been the best Oscars years in recent history.
I liked
Next
last
year?
year. Last year was a good year.
This
I watched
past year,
everything from
or-
last year.
With Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Everything
Oh my
Everywhere
God.
all at once. What else was that year? I'm forgetting. I literally watched the Oscars. I made an effort to watch it because it was like,
Yeah.
wow, this was a really good Oscars.
Did you like Banshees?
I love Banshees. It was a great
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I told Angelina that I loved the videos that you posted of you guys reacting.
Oh, yeah.
It was so funny. And when Jamie Lee Curtis won, yeah, Everything Everyone, yeah, and you guys were celebrating. And I'm at home. I'm texting Cole actually back and forth. You were at an Oscars party, which
Yeah.
is so cool. I'm going to start doing those whenever I have my own place. But I just love the excitement I saw from you guys on those videos. It was so fun.
That's the only one, because I was just rooting for Everything Everywhere. I was like, if Everything Everywhere all at once doesn't win Best Picture, I'll be shocked. There was actually no movie like Everything Everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No.
sidetracked.
That's okay.
No, you're good. One more thing. Did you think Jamie Lee Curtis
No.
deserved?
She did
Okay.
not. I literally told Lena right before the nominations came out, I was like, okay, it's up in the air for anyone except Jamie Lee Curtis. And then
Mhm.
Jamie Lee Curtis won. I posted on my story. I was like, what the?
I know.
We were both like just so ready for her to not win.
Yeah.
She was the least important character in that movie.
Yeah.
She did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then somehow
She did
won
the
over
noodle fingers.
Angela Bassett. She won over Stephanie Hsu, who like actually carried something that movie.
Yeah.
And then you had
Carrie-
what's her name? Carrie.
Carrie Condon.
Yeah, she was incredible. In
I thought she was
Banshees.
going to win. I was disappointed.
She was the front runner for a while, and then it switched over to Angela Bassett. Jamie Lee Curtis was always the third on the Gold Derby rankings,
Made
but that
no
was such a
sense.
legacy grab.
It was a legacy grab for something that it was so unearned. It was so unearned. It wasn't like Leonardo, where like
Yeah.
he did something pretty good in Departed. I mean,
Yeah.
in
Revenant.
Revenant, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel actually argued that that was a legacy grab for Leonardo. I disagree.
It was partially legacy grab. Partially legacy grab. It was a deserved legacy grab,
Mhm.
but it wasn't like a Jamie Lee Curtis. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is she like done for? Like, she's not on Leonardo's level to get a legacy grab like that.
Yeah.
And Will Smith, low-key got a legacy grab last year.
I thought he was good.
He was great.
He was
in that.
good. He was good. But who else was? I forgot that year.
Well, I mean, he was the front runner. There was no other like.
Yeah, that's true.
This past year was really interesting because a lot of the races were really close. Some years, like 2020, those were sweeps. We knew Joaquin was going to win. We knew Renee Zellweger was going to win. Best Picture is always up for grabs, but this year it was a clear for Everything Everywhere All at
2021
Once.
was not that competitive.
Yeah, 2021. That was. Was that
Drive My
Nomadland?
Car,
Oh yeah.
Encanto, Eyes of Tammy Faye, Coda.
Oh yeah, Coda won
Who's
that
the
year.
lead actor?
Best Actor in Leading Role, Javier Bardem, Benedict Cumberbatch, Andrew Garfield, and Denzel Washington.
Oh, that's right.
I thought Denzel should have won, at least, or Andrew Garfield would have won over Will Smith.
Oh yeah. What was that? Tick Tick Boom.
Tick, tick, boom.
Yeah, he was good in that.
I still haven't seen that one.
It's musical. I don't know if you'd like
Yeah.
it.
Well, I've gotten better with musicals. I
Yeah.
watched Umbrellas of Cherbourg.
Cherbourg, yeah.
Cherbourg, yes.
In the Heights is my comfort movie. I listen to the songs all the time in the car.
Yeah, they go crazy. I can sing Champagne without trying. I know the lyrics to that song through the back of my head.
I know like the intro song pretty well.
That one's hard, dude.
The,
That one's
the
hard.
intro.
Yeah, the intro song. I tried, dude. I'm like, I gave up. Like, I'm not going to memorize this shit.
Spielberg.
Spielberg. Cole?
I picked 2.
All right.
Because it was pretty
I picked 2. It was close.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got so many good ones. But it's Jurassic Park and Indiana Jones. Just because the nostalgia.
Yeah.
I think they hold up as well.
When you say Indiana Jones, do you mean all 4 of
I
them?
don't remember.
Okay.
Just the vibe of Indiana Jones.
Sure.
I thought the third one was the best one, to be honest.
Which one?
With
What
his
happens
dad.
in the third? Is that with his dad?
With his dad.
Sean
Is
Connery?
that when he's like reaching for the cup at the end and he's like
Yes,
hanging on?
yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with that one. That was a good scene.
Is that The Last Crusade? Or
Last Crusade.
Last
was the third
Crusade?
one.
yeah.
And then it's Temple of Doom second, and then Raiders of the Lost Ark was the
Yeah.
first one.
The fourth one was with Shia LaBeouf.
We don't talk about that. The fourth one's coming out, actually. We don't talk about the Shia LaBeouf one. But the new one is coming out. The fourth one is coming
Kingdom
out.
of the
It's the
Crystal-
That
Rocky
one I'm
Five.
excited for. That one I'm excited for.
It's the Rocky 5 of Indiana Jones.
Exactly.
I wanted to be Indiana Jones so bad. As
Really?
a child, yeah.
Wow.
He was so cool.
Yeah.
Did you watch Indiana Jones as a kid?
Yeah, of course. I watched all of them. My mom, I went to the Indiana shows in Disney. It was like,
I had a hat and a whip.
yeah, me
Oh
too.
my
I had a hat, dude.
Wow, that's something that I kind of missed as a kid. I was shown Raiders of the Lost Ark as a kid, but I don't know. I didn't really respond to it. I don't know why.
It's okay. A lot of people, like Ty, he hates Spielberg. That man, like,
Really?
Really?
he just will not watch anything Spielberg. He just has a vendetta
What?
against Spielberg. I don't know how to explain it. Me and him, like, we'll talk about it. He just really cannot, like, fuck with Spielberg, you know?
I need to ask him about this. This is fascinating. Kubrick is his favorite. He and I are talking about doing a Kubrick episode.
He
But
says Kubrick, but last time we talked about it, it's either Lynch or Jordan Poole. Or not Jordan Poole.
Jordan Peele. You had the NBA playoff.
Riz Master.
oh my god.
Jordan Peele.
Peele will probably, like, in a decade, be on the same list as these guys.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
already getting up there, dude. In terms of, like, modern day directors, like, I would put him, Damien Chazelle,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
depending on how Barbie turns out, I would put Greta Gerwig up there.
Yeah.
Because I think I have high expectations for Barbie. Anyways,
Oh yeah. It's
wait,
gonna
what's
be good.
your Spielberg?
Mine? This might be a hot take. I said The Fablemans. I know it just came out, but I cried like 4 times watching it. As someone who loves film and as an aspiring filmmaker, it really spoke to me. And there's this scene where Michelle Williams is watching footage of something major. I won't spoil it for Cole here. Her acting for that just made me cry. This past Oscars, I feel like she was very much underrated. I understand why Michelle Yeoh won. I understand why it was the second person up for that also could have won.
What is the movie? The music movie.
Why am I blanking? It just happened.
She looks like Jillian.
Oh, Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for Tar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like Michelle Williams should have been higher up in the rankings.
It's so funny that you say that because I thought the same thing.
I was like, that is
I thought the same thing.
exactly her.
You told me that months before I watched it.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
I think
You
I sent
told-
you a text and I was like,
yes.
you ever think Kate Blanchett looks like Jillian? You're like, I said the same thing.
The way she moved was very similar to Dr. Jillian, I felt like. So does the face, but I still say I always got Kim Basinger more. I don't know. No, you don't think so?
I don't really know.
Oh, okay. Honestly, Jurassic Park, I saw it as a horror film. I was terrified of
It's not a
that.
horror film. I mean, it depends on what your level is. I mean, have you seen Jaws?
I had a feeling this would come up.
Yeah.
So,
If you haven't seen Jaws, it's okay because I understand.
okay, so
Yeah.
thank you. This is a safe space. It's my dad's favorite movie.
Yeah, people consider it his best movie.
Yes.
A lot of people.
Yes. And
Scared of
He-
sharks.
you're scared of sharks?
I'm not scared of sharks.
See,
but, like,
that's-
I think about it when I'm going in the water at the beach. I'm like,
I went to visit Martha's Vineyard. That's where they
Yeah.
shot Jaws.
Mhm.
And I was jet skiing and shit with my dad. My dad's
Uh-huh.
being like a dumbass. It's literally like raining. No, it's about to storm. And like, no, the waves are so high. I'm like, Dad, you gotta slow down. You gotta turn back. Like, actually, like, this is crazy. We're in the middle of the ocean right now. And like, no, and then the ski flips over. And I'm like, I'm literally in the place where they filmed Jaws. I'm about to get eaten right now. Like, this is not a joke. Like, I'm just in the middle. It's about to storm. Like, I feel like I'm in the middle of a movie. Like,
Yeah.
not a joke.
Could you just hear the score as you were on the...
Yeah, and like the boat flips over, and I'm like, oh my god, like I gotta get on top of this thing.
It was like Psycho for a new generation. So it had an impact on audiences at the time. And your reason for being skeptical and hesitant with the ocean is exactly why I'm not planning on watching it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because I love the beach. I want to enjoy the beach. There was an anniversary screening at Cinemark, and we were all brought to this showing because it's a big deal for my dad, you know. He wears the shirt all the time, Jaws. And when we had to watch it in theaters, I would close my eyes, or I would leave to go to the bathroom and stay there for extended periods of time just to avoid watching it. I mean, I know I should watch it. It's regarded as one of the best, but it's also a film that kind of ended New Hollywood. So
You should also stay away from Jeremy Wade's River Monsters. That'll mess you up.
that sounds like a horror film.
I worry
It's
about
a TV show.
Yeah. I worry about peeing in the water now because there's an episode. You know what I'm talking about?
I know the show. I don't know the episode. I've seen a few episodes.
It's called like the penis fish.
Uh-huh.
It's in the Amazon River. It's attracted to urine. So people would pee in the river and then it would smell it and it would swim upstream and they would swim inside there, you know? And they had to have it like surgically removed. And I was like, never peeing in the water again. I don't care. That was, River Monster.
Anyway, but what's your Spielberg?
I said The Fablemans.
Oh, Fablemans.
Yeah.
I originally was going to say, well, if you asked me like a few years ago, I would say E.T. Just because it was one of the few movies to like make me cry. And I think that was like a big thing back then. I watched my little brother. It meant a lot back then. And I think like it captured the magic of like Spielberg's filmmaking, which is like a wonder, like a youthfulness that like always comes. Like that's the great thing about like his eye is like spectacle, wonder, but a very great sincerity. But now I honestly I don't know if you guys seen the new West Side Story. I thought that movie was actually incredible. I thought like he reached a level of perfection in terms of like spectacle and drama, and the direction and everything was crazy, and like motivated camera movements, motivated like story driven. It was great. Anyway, I love West Side Story.
Did you prefer it over the original?
By far.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's no debate. It's way better.
I've only seen the Spielberg version. I haven't watched the older one with Natalie Wood, but I love West Side Story because it's, you know, it's kind of from Romeo and Juliet. So it was a familiar story. And it kind of just shows how he's done like every genre, right?
Pretty much every genre.
I don't
Except
know
for horror. Jaws is kind of like his horror movie.
Yeah. Western? Has he done Western?
You can consider India Western.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Cowboy hat.
Right, of course. E.T., I've only seen it once. I was a kid. That was the first film that made me cry.
Yeah, it was a very touching movie. Very sincere. Yeah.
All right.
Kubrick?
Kubrick. Craig, would you like to go first on this one?
I just said 2001.
Okay. That's the big one that I'm missing. I know it's very important in his filmography.
I mean, his filmography is small. Like, the essentials are what, like Clockwork, Full Metal, 2001,
Shining, Paths of Glory, Eyes
I
Wide
wouldn't even
Shut.
say Paths of Glory like as is. But did you consider that an essential for Kubrick?
I loved that one. There's this moment where Kirk Douglas is on the battlefield. Have you seen 1917? Okay. You will find parallels with that when you watch it. It's my jaw was like dropped as I'm watching this moment. It's not a long film compared to some of it. I mean, 2001 is 2 hours 40 minutes. Shining is 2 hours 20. I think Eyes Wide Shut's about the same as 2001. But this was not even 90 minutes, just below 90 minutes. Black and white. I'd be very curious what your thoughts are on that one, because it's not one that's talked about that much, but it really struck me. I really enjoyed it.
Or what would you say, Cole?
Yeah.
I've seen like 2 Kubrick movies, and I've seen each of them only once. So I picked Full Metal Jacket just because that was the one.
Yeah.
I've seen that and The Shining, and it was close. But I remember, like, Full Metal Jacket, I was telling Elizabeth, that's like the first essay I ever had to write on a film.
Yeah.
And it was literally just because I had just watched it, and I had to write the essay for school the next day. But actually, like, there was a lot of interesting symbolism and themes in it.
Yeah.
And Vietnam War stuff I thought was interesting as well. So.
I gotta rewatch it now that I took the 70s class. I think I would have a whole different opinion of it. But I was a Kubrick fan before I realized how impactful he was for film. I came across The Shining and Full Metal Jacket years ago. I really love Full Metal Jacket. The drill sergeant was an actual drill sergeant, and it was so funny to see him.
That opener's really crazy. It's like a film. Like, it's like a short film within itself. It's the boot camp.
Yeah, and the main actor, he was in The Dark Knight Rises. I forget his name.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
No.
I was like
something.
Yeah, I was like,
Here's the kid.
And you immediately go Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy? No.
No. Well, maybe it was the kid.
Anne Hathaway.
Joey King. She was the... No, he was like more of a background character. I should know this.
In The Dark Knight Rises, he was a background character. Was he?
He's blonde.
He's blonde.
Yeah.
Was he the one? Not Harvey Dent.
No, that's Dark Knight.
He was a little bit older than Harvey Dent would have been. It's ridiculous that I'm forgetting stuff from my tied for favorite film.
Chokes him out, or he's like yelling at Bane, and then Bane's like, "I am in charge," and then he like chokes him or something. Is it that guy?
See.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, probably that guy. I know what you're talking about.
He's in a lot of movies.
I'm looking it up now. I'll know the face.
I don't know that he's blonde per se.
I thought he was blonde.
Is it this guy? That's who I was talking about.
No, but I know who that is.
Matthew Modine.
Maybe, but he looks more like someone from The Shining.
Matthew Modine.
That is him?
Yeah. Oh, he's in Stranger Things.
Oh.
He's the Papa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really cool.
All right, what's next? Hitchcock?
Well, I didn't say my favorite.
Oh, sorry.
The
I
Shining.
thought you already said.
Shining.
It is the only horror film that I will choose to watch. The first time I watched it, my cousin was like, "You gotta see it. It's not a horror film. You'll be fine." So I start the movie. I did the wrong thing and I started it at night. My dad was just leaving and the music was already intense. It was scary. And I'm like, "I've made a terrible mistake." And he's like, "Are you gonna be okay by yourself? It sounds scary, doesn't it?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So then I turned the volume down for the whole film. I barely hear it. And I'm like, okay, I'll just look at the images. I'll be fine. And then a few weeks later, not that long after, it was on TV and I was like, you know what? I'll give it another try with the volume up. And I loved it. I had to get it on TV the next day. Just the details and the story, it's so complex that I can't even fully understand what it's about yet. Like symbolism with Native Americans. Next time I watch it, I'm going to have to search for that because that's the main missing aspect of the film I don't quite get. But that's such a good film. I also love Eyes Wide Shut. I didn't think Doctor Strangelove was as good as I thought it would be.
It's good.
But I think I need to rewatch
It's
that
for a
one.
different audience.
Yeah, that was all right. Need to see Lolita. But yeah.
Lena hates Lolita.
Really? Why?
She read the book. She said it like misses the entire message. And like, it's not supposed to be looked at the way that he filmed the movie.
What'd you think of the 90s version?
Of Lolita?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. She only saw the Stanley Kubrick one. And she read the book and she saw the Stanley Kubrick one.
Mm.
And it's not supposed to be as romanticized as the way that he makes it. You guys know the story of Lolita?
It's like a young girl with an older teacher, and it's quite controversial.
Yeah, it's a very like a beautiful minor.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like preyed upon by like a bunch of like older and like the way that it's anyways, it's crazy. Leave it up to you. But
Hitchcock.
Said
Okay.
Rear Window.
Oh, okay. I knocked down a point. It was supposed to be an 8 out of 10, but they killed off Doc, so it's a 7 out of 10 now. I liked that film. It was the first Hitchcock film I saw, but they didn't have to kill the dog.
So what'd you say?
I have a complicated answer for this. I said North by Northwest. Now, I know this is one that people are like, oh, the effects are awful. It's not as good as some of this other stuff. My correct answer would be Vertigo, but when I took de Villiers' Analyzing Films class, he played a clip from Vertigo, but also revealed part of the plot that was supposed to be a mystery. So I went into it knowing this, thinking of the film in this way, that I wasn't supposed to know this information yet. So if I didn't know that, it would be Vertigo, but unfortunately, the experience was slightly tainted for me. Psycho was great too. I love The Wrong Man, but Cole hates it.
I've only seen 2 Hitchcock movies, and I've seen The Wrong Man, which I didn't like, and Psycho. So I picked Psycho.
Okay. That's a good pick.
Yeah, Kubrick and Hitchcock. I just haven't ever really been into their stuff super hard.
Hey, no blames to you, man. A lot of this list, to be honest, like it seems old news. Like I don't
Yeah.
Old news?
At least compared to the stuff that's come out now, there's so much reinvention and re-innovating and so much incredible stuff coming out nowadays that like it's hard for me to put these up there. In terms of this list, who's still trying to do amazing things? Spielberg, Tarantino, and I wouldn't even put Cameron on this list, to be honest.
Really?
I put Nolan on the list.
I put Nolan. Nolan Spielberg and Tarantino. Hitchcock is foundational. Kubrick is situational in terms of what you can learn from him and like the types of taste that you're into.
What about David Fincher?
Fincher, in terms of directing, I think he's like a really good example. In terms of his movies, they're very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very interesting. And he does a lot of the same genre of movie.
Yeah.
And like he knows what he's good at and he knows what he likes. So like I haven't seen his diversity in his work.
Yeah.
Compared to like
Spielberg,
Tarantino, Nolan. Nolan does do a lot of the same, like his movies have diversity in terms of concept, but in terms of like base characters, you've seen the Nolan formula movies type stuff. Like the guy in the suit, he's got a vendetta or something.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that carries over with Christopher Nolan is his playing with time. That's manages to be different every single time. I haven't watched Insomnia in a long time, but I wonder if that one plays with time. But following Memento, Interstellar, of course, Inception.
Insomnia was such a missed opportunity. You got...
Before I pause you, we'll get there when we get to Nolan.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Good
Are
point.
we
Yes,
on
because
Nolan?
Nolan.
I thought we were on Nolan. Sorry.
No.
Oh,
well,
we just skip. You want to skip to Nolan?
we're on Hitchcock, right?
Yeah,
I thought we were done with Hitchcock.
Well, let's see. Do I want to say? Well, I did want to ask you. Do you enjoy Hitchcock's work, or are you saying that like today's films are better than films back in the day? With
I say Hitchcock's films are foundational.
Okay.
But you can see in a lot of directors, especially now horror directors, they've taken his work and they've done great things with it, building upon that foundation. And so that's why like I take today, like I don't watch a lot. I used to watch a lot of old movies, but you're getting behind, in terms of like innovation. Like you've seen what everyone else is doing now. They've seen everything else like that and they've already started building upon it. And they're doing a bunch of new stuff. Like Jordan Peele, he loves Hitchcock and he loves like all of Hitchcock's work. And you see the stuff that he's doing with horror and the techniques and like the pacing and the way that he looks at like characters in perspective in horror. If you were to like make a list of modern day directors, all those modern day directors have taken what these older directors have done. They've taken the foundation, and you can take the foundation and you can take it in their work. You can take the foundation and you also get something else. You get something new and you get something you've never seen before,
I definitely get what you're saying. You look at these directors like Hitchcock, Kubrick, and you can see it in other films and other directors taking inspiration from them. I've kind of done the opposite. I've been watching a lot of old films, a lot of foreign films.
Yeah, and that's okay too.
And I've greatly appreciated, foreign films, that's more wide-spanning, I guess, because I've been watching more recent ones too. But there's just something about Hitchcock and the way he uses space in a scene, how he plays with suspense.
Yeah.
I like going back to seeing what these older directors are doing.
Can I say something to that? In terms of
course.
like the new direction, in terms of making things, you hit like a roadblock if you're only watching like these old directors, because then you're like, oh, I want to do something new and I want to do something that's never been done before. And you look at the foundation, but when you try to write something new in yourself and you've only been watching a bunch of these old people, you realize that you're doing something that people 20 years have done, like 20 years ago have done, because people have already been building off of. So you watch the people that have done something new, that have already taken all those new things. You're like, oh, what else has been new? And like you get so many new ideas because everyone else has been reinventing that same old foundation for years. Like Hitchcock was like 80s, what was 50s, 60s?
Oh no, he has films from 1927.
60s. And people have been building off his foundation, and you see like the stuff now, like anyone see Knives Out?
Yeah.
Knives Out, Ryan Johnson is a huge Hitchcock fan. And you see the way that he plays with like suspense now, and like you see the way he talks about Hitchcock, and like, yeah, you can watch Hitchcock and you get the foundation, but you still get the same thing with Ryan Johnson, and you get more. And you see the way he's reinvented mystery in the genre. You've taken a lot of these old things, and you're like, okay, you're basically going backwards, watching all the new stuff when everyone's already here. Like everyone's already at the top of the layers that have already accumulated over the many years after Hitchcock has come out and inspired everyone to do this stuff. Anyways, that's my rant on old movies versus new movies. Yeah.
I think it's good to have both, having seen both.
Yeah, definitely.
To build off kind of what you said, it's like you said, is Ryan Johnson's a huge Hitchcock fan. A lot of these great directors, they have to have that like base of, they have to know what has been done, which is a good, like kind of what you were saying. I think it's important, like you said, know what's been done and then know what can be done and kind of innovate on it.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that discussion. I know it's slightly a tangent, but
no, it's good.
Talking about old films versus today.
It's like you can't do anything new when your whole headspace and all the movies that you watched are in the past, because everyone's headspace has already been there. Why not just take the headspace of someone who's been built off years of like all that, and then build off that?
Now,
Now back to Christopher Nolan.
My favorite director.
I put Memento and Following.
Mm.
But I think Memento is the best movie.
Okay.
You seen Following?
Following, what's that one?
It's his first movie. The one he did when he was like still like
Okay, maybe I
really young.
Too. I saw the
It was Following and then Memento and then Insomnia.
Yeah.
And then he did everything else.
Batman Begins. Following's good. I had the Criterion DVD for that one.
That's how I saw it. I saw it on
Really?
Criterion Channel. Yeah.
That's how I first saw it too. And then I was just like, I have to have this on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I hope more Nolan films become Criterion films.
Yeah, I mean they're owned by Warner Brothers now, so it's not like most of his films are Warner Brothers, so you can't. They're going to be on HBO.
Yeah.
If on anything.
I put Interstellar because I think it's kind of like a sci-fi masterpiece.
Oh yeah.
Plus McConaughey was great in it.
Yeah, that's got to be his best role besides True Detective season 1.
Yeah. And he was good in probably those two, and then Dallas Buyers Club.
I haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club, but
really
I heard he
good.
was so good in that.
Really good.
But should he have beaten Leonardo for Wolf of Wall Street? No.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, if you're going to get Jared Leto an Oscar for that.
Stop this. He does this every episode. Okay. So my tied for favorite film of all time is The Dark Knight Rises. But I saw the trilogy really young. And over time, I understand that The Dark Knight is better.
Out of all of his films?
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
So my favorite is still The Dark Knight Rises, but I understand The Dark Knight is better. I know it's his highest ranked film on IMDb, so maybe some people do consider it his best. If you looked at my letterbox, 3 or 4 of them are Nolan films. And the next one would be Inception. I deeply love that film. That was one of my milestones. That was the first time I was met with an ambiguous ending. It was so impactful to me. But is it The Dark Knight? I don't know. I'm not surprised we all have different answers here because
He's a great filmography.
Oh yeah, incredible filmography.
I almost picked Dunkirk.
See, that was not on my list either,
That's
but it's a great film.
Tarantino's favorite
Really?
Nolan movie.
The pacing is so fun with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great
So
for a
fun.
war movie, yeah. I think Memento takes what makes him great, and that's at his best.
Yeah.
In terms of
Yeah.
like playing with concepts of time and story and like inventing story. I've seen like a lot of people trying to do like different story structure stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that man like reinvented the game with Memento in terms of structure and the way to play with time and giving respect to the audience and making them play the game with you. I thought that was really cool.
Such a good one. And have you guys seen the video of him explaining the structure to it?
I've tried to do it many times. It's hard.
It's hard. I mean, even Inception took him 10 years.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it took him for Memento.
Memento was actually, he took that from his brother.
Oh, really?
His brother came up with the concept. His brother was selling the concept to the New York Times, and then he's like, well, can I write a script about it? And he's like, yeah. And so his short story was about 2 pages, and he made it into like a 60-page script. Yeah.
Oh my God. They create some incredible scripts together. They did Interstellar.
They basically do everything together.
Most of it, yeah. There's been a few more recently where it was just him. I think Jonathan Nolan has done more TV recently, I guess.
He came up with the concept for Person of Interest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope they do another one together soon. I don't know if he helped with Oppenheimer. But
They did. They
He
wrote
did?
all the Dark Knight movies. He didn't write Dunkirk. They co-wrote Memento, basically, because Jonathan wrote the story.
Mm-hmm.
And, they did Inception together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they must have done Inception together. I know Leonardo had a big impact on the script and his character. He, I guess, changed the story a little bit.
Yeah, to make it more character-driven.
Yeah, Nolan has spoken very highly of him and his contributions to the scripts, and obviously created an incredible film. We've nearly mentioned all of his films. We haven't mentioned The Prestige, but that was a great one too.
That was a great movie as well.
Insomnia,
Which
we
one's that?
mentioned.
Prestige, The Magicians.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one is a good one.
Christian Bale,
I just
Hugh
saw that.
Jackman. That's a good one.
Yeah.
David Fincher.
Social Network.
Yeah.
Really? Both of you.
Lena wanted me to say she thinks Gone Girl is the best.
I like
That's really-
7 better.
7 is my pick. I mean, Fincher's one of my favorites too. A lot of people say Fight Club is like his best film. But
Fight Club was game-changing. But
Yeah.
I think he's made a lot of good movies since then.
What made The Social Network an easy pick for both of you?
In terms of pacing, in terms of character-driven story, and it makes you care in many different ways. All the build-up, writing is great. It makes you care about the characters. The characters and their motivations and how much you're rooting for them perfectly aligns with the structure to when it finally hits the big argument scene that everyone talks about.
Mm-hmm.
You just feel a lot, like really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
What do you think?
Thanks, Aaron Sorkin. That's what David Fincher should be saying.
Aaron Sorkin, Gary.
Because it's a phenomenal screenplay.
Yeah.
We just
You
did
see
an Aaron
Steve Jobs?
Sorkin.
No, I want to.
That's
That's
incredible.
like, we did a Sorkin podcast. That's like one of the ones.
I love that movie.
I guess no one really went to see it in theaters. That's what Aaron Sorkin said. I enjoyed it. Kate Winslet's in it, one of my favorite actresses.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really interesting story and a really fascinating character. Yeah, the social net. Yeah, that was a good one, but the screenplay was so long. They just talked so fast to like.
Yeah. I like the color.
It's realistic though.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought it had a nice color.
Yeah, definitely.
Last one.
Why are we talking about James Cameron?
I know why.
Well, because he
My
makes
type-
a lot of money.
He makes a lot of money, but like he doesn't belong in like these names. Yeah.
Well, my other tied for favorite film is Titanic. So
I put Titanic.
you did?
I did.
Thank you. Someone else
It was either
appreciates.
Titanic or Avatar.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I wrote Avatar just because I didn't want to say Titanic, but it is his best movie.
What do you mean you didn't want to say Titanic?
Well, because I wanted to argue for Avatar, but like, but Titanic is his best movie. Like honestly, his filmography is not awesome. Like,
Yeah.
he's made some pretty entertaining movies.
Whatever he puts out, though, is going to make a ton of money.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to do whatever he wants from like here on out.
Yeah.
So
His films are long, but do film lengths bother you? Like,
No.
they don't bother you.
I think they should be longer.
There seems to be a
Some
trend.
movies,
Yeah.
some movies.
Yes. It seems like there's a trend for films getting longer in length. Like the Batman was 3 hours.
Should have been longer. Just kidding.
Really?
It was perfect length.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a good one.
Lawrence of Arabia, perfect length. People can never complain about 4 hours. That movie was
I
perfect.
haven't seen that one.
I had a discussion earlier in a class. What do you guys think about hour versus 30-minute episodics?
For what kind of genre?
Any
I feel like you need it. Well,
let's say it's a high production drama is an aspect of it.
see, you
Someone
can do
said-
both.
Yeah?
Like Ted Lasso does 30, and it's like really good
Yeah.
story, but it's real packed in.
Mm-hmm.
But a show like True Detective, like you want an hour.
It
per
depends on the
episode.
story, really.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if anyone sees The Mandalorian, but those episodes are 30 minutes long. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you're doing like a full Star Wars epic. I literally, like, I thought the story I thought it just started. Like, now it's over, you know?
Epic's a strong word.
No, it's a strong word. It's a strong word. But it's Star Wars, you know? Like,
Yeah. I got tired of that because I was like, I want like a story.
I'm getting tired of it too.
I'm like, I want it to go somewhere, and it's just like every episode's like, oh, we've got new problem to solve.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna solve it by the end of the episode. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, it's cool for a couple episodes, and then
Yeah. It was cool the first season. And
Yeah.
then second season, I was like,
apparently
That season
you
is
had to
so
watch
meh.
Boba Fett to know before season 3, and I didn't watch Boba Fett. And I'm
it's okay. You don't need to. It was terrible. Boba Fett.
I'm shocked that the Mandalorian episodes are just 30 minutes. You would think that grand of Star Wars, they would give the full hour each episode.
They wanted to make it like cowboy episodics, like old serial TV shows
They give
for like kids and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's all right. You know, you can do that.
Kids can sit through an hour. Wow. So
I
we
think
all
Cameron should have been on
got
this list.
Titanic.
Should have been talking about Villeneuve. His
Well, yeah.
filmography is way better.
Wes Anderson
Wes
Wes
Anderson.
Anderson.
should have been on the list.
Why? What's your favorite Wes Anderson?
My favorite
Oh,
Wes
right.
Anderson, the
French
French
Dispatch.
Dispatch.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
French Dispatch.
Oh,
I
I'm
agree.
sorry. Can you
Oh
say
wait,
that again?
never mind. I think it's Grand Budapest.
Grand Budapest.
That one was
Okay.
good too.
Villeneuve. I haven't seen too many of his films. I haven't seen Dune, but Arrival was really good. Enemy was great. I love Jake
Prisoners,
Gyllenhaal.
Blade Runner, 2049.
That was a good one. I just wish I saw the first Blade Runner before I saw that one. Another great director. I was a guest on a Paul Thomas Anderson episode. I saw There Will Be Blood, and that one is like, all right, that's
Paul
my
Thomas Anderson deserves a name on this list.
I agree.
Everyone except for fucking James Cameron. I didn't know.
Damon and Chazelle probably like in a few years deserves to be on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Damien
Did
Chazelle
you
would
like
be on
Babylon?
I love Babylon.
Really?
Yeah, great.
I liked it.
I mean, it took a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like first watch it was a lot, but then like obviously it delivered on the message for me,
Yeah.
and
The
then
ending was pretty epic.
yeah, it's pretty epic. And then like just thinking about it like over time, and like thinking it's gotten better.
Yeah.
That man is so good. He's so good. I love his whole filmography. That man, I learned so much from that man. He's not missed. He only makes hits. I mean, First Man was all right. Basically, he's 3 out of 4 and like almost masterpieces. And he only makes a project once every few years. And I look forward to it every single time. And he never disappoints. it's never a bad movie. Never.
Yeah.
You know? Same with Villeneuve. Always look forward to him. Same with Nolan, Wes Anderson, you know?
Guillermo.
Oh, Del Toro, yeah, he's great.
He's new though.
Yeah.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee.
I haven't seen a lot, but I've seen a couple.
Black Klansman was good.
Black Klansman was good. What's the one that he's known for?
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X was good.
Oh, then I know what you're talking
The one
about.
on the block. What was it called?
I'll look it up.
Oh
Do
my
the
God.
right thing.
Do the right thing. Yeah.
Chloe Zhao.
She's great too. I like Nomadland. Eternals I thought was underrated for a Marvel film.
I really liked the Journals. I watched it the day it came out, and then I kept seeing all the reactions like after, and I was like, wow, these people don't like this movie.
I couldn't
Like-
believe
I didn't
that.
like it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I thought like there should have been like a trilogy of movies, and they tried to fit like 3 movies worth of story into
Yeah.
like one movie.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
But it looked good, visually really nice.
Yeah.
So
All right.
All right.
Thank you all for joining
Thank
me
you.
today.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys would like to plug or end with today?
No, I'm good.
Nothing? All right. Well, thank you again for joining me today. Hope to do more
Thank you.
with you guys soon. And until next time, bye everyone.
Special thanks to Cole Echevarria, Craig Pedroza, Lena Smith, Caitlin Fitzpatrick, and Helena Amador. This episode was recorded on April 14th, 2023.